Brothers in Arms is one of the most moving songs by Dire Straits. It's got everything. It's got the story, the moving, almost tragic, deep story of Brothers in Arms and the poetry in it. I'll get to that here in a second. And the instrumental sound and the vocals, of course, it was written by Mark Knopfler. He wrote it during the Falklands War in '82, but it's got a very Scottish feel to it, talking about the mountains and the lowlands. I mean, I just got this Braveheart feel to it the first time, not the first time I heard it, but like after that movie came out and then listening to it again. But anyway, so it's just so wonderfully well written. I like the whole thing, but the last two stanzas I think are so visual and so poetic. Now the sun's gone to hell and the moon riding high. Let me bid you farewell. Every man has to die. But it's written in the starlight and every line in your palm. We're fools to make war on our brothers in arms. Yes, we are, aren't we? This is simply lovely. Let's just jump in and listen to the masterwork of this simply wonderful song. I picked the shorter version here, the 5-minute version, instead of the longer one, because when I took a peek at this, the visuals looked interesting. So we're going to miss a little bit of extra music. I just wanted to see what they did with this particular visual fest on this sort of animated representation of the music. Okay, here we go. One of my two favorite guitarists of all time, along with David Gilmour. I love how that synth stays high, like a Mozart fugue.
These mist-covered mountains,
Love his voice.
are home now for me. But my home is the lowlands, and always will be. Someday you'll return to your valleys and your farms, and you'll no longer burn to be brothers in arms.
So contemplative. Wow. Makes that thing talk.
Through these fields of destruction,
Love how he takes his voice low.
baptisms of fire, I've witnessed your suffering as the battle reached high, and though it hurt me so bad, in the fear and alarm, you did not desert me, my brothers in arms.
Fantastic video. World War I, Skulls in the Waves.
There's so many different worlds, so many different suns,
Wow.
and we have just one world, but we live in different ones. sun's gone to hell. The moon's riding high. Let me bid you farewell. Every man has to die, but it's written in the starlight, in every line in your palm. We're fools to make war on our brothers in arms.
I'm glad the sun doesn't go to hell there at the end. I'm glad there's some still hope, some sunshine. This, not just the music, but I hope whoever did the graphics on this got awards all around the world. Amazing. The interpretation, the sort of rustic sketchiness of it gives an edge to their faces, to everything. And so much in this, I don't know if Mark helped them come up with the ideas or what, but I mean, you got the crosses, you got the World War II fighters going over the hills, World War I actually, fighters going over the hills, and the skulls and the waves, the sailboat drenched and drowned by the waves, the sun at the end, everything. The other band members on this, what looks like a guitar is actually a gun in his hand, a semi-automatic gun. I mean, so much in this, and it's so sympathetic to his brothers in arms, in lyrics and in sound as well. And just what he does with that sound, with his guitar. I mean, I've said before on my reviews of them that Mark and David Gilmour are, in my perspective, the two great gentlemen of the guitar who could make their guitars talk, not just weep, but talk and weep. But other things about this as well, besides Mark's voice, I love how he goes low with it. In fact, in this one, he may go lower than any other song I'm familiar with that he does. It's sort of a gravelly, sort of masculine rumbling in his voice that I really like. So his voice is great. But then also all the acoustics on this, the keyboard at the very beginning riding high, just rides up there and just stays right there. Like a thought in a dream, giving it sort of ambiance. It's almost a dreamy ambiance or contemplative ambiance. I love that. And then, of course, the keyboards keep coming in. The synth keeps coming in and giving texture and emotions and more depth and feeling to the song. And the drums coming in about a minute and 45 seconds or something, 2 minutes into it, giving some pace to it, giving more energy to the song, because his voice is so sort of paced and steady and rhythmic, like somebody remembering and giving adulation to those who have fought. What else? Obviously, the other work on this, the guitars, everything, and the drums, fantastic. And Mark's guitar, just it's one of those types of playing where the guitarist always sounds, his type of playing almost always sounds like he's extemporaneous. Wasn't planned ahead of time. You know? It's just whatever emotion is coming out, that's what he hits. And I would imagine he does plan it out, but it seems to me every time he goes on these little jaunts and gets off script, and I love it. Whether he does it or not, I love it. But wow, just extraordinary, seriously moving song. Wow. Yeah. All right, y'all let me know what you think. I'll catch you soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.